Rejoice, good friends. Sort of. I bling. What bling did he bling? I bring tidings of good joy in correspondence to questions around tokens, and these tokens right here, the Banquet bundle tokens, the conversion and trading them in. But also we have questions still about the take home of points of the SBC, which is the Superior Banquet Crystal. Now, I'm still incredibly excited for the changes. It's just when it's the unknowing, the investment of units which this community has to do, and the extent of points you get back. Are we being too kind of like scared about this? No, it's just trying to know as much information as possible. And there's definitely questions. I've had people reach out to me asking questions from you, the community, saying, you know, how's the points going to work, the token situation, and that's what we're going to try and piece together, but also expand on that particular topic. So, good news is Kabam crashed. Let us know. This, of course, this drops. Like, I'm not staying up to half past midnight. I've got to get some sleep. That's important to do. Look after yourself, everybody. There's a lot to cover nowadays, and I'm got to make sure that I'm working this weekend, which I don't normally do, but I want to give you as much information as possible. Especially with, we've actually decided on the subject of the tokens, the crystal tokens acquired through Banquet tickets will be available. We're able to purchase the Superior Banquet crystals for everyone. We'll try to get all the descriptions updated to be accurate, and that's good, right? That's one of the things that I was very concerned at. Why? Points. Points mean prizes, and the more that I was thinking about it is how do they break down, because we still don't know exactly that. Last year, we had the following info, and let's put the arrow in just so, we'll go over red circle just to spice things up again. We knew that the points were here. The GBC from this was here, meaning 2,800 points per GBC if you buy it with units and open it. Theoretically, if we're talking about this from a point of view of, I don't know, 12 free GBCs, which effectively, as of 2 days ago, we knew that to be true, you were getting effectively 700 per crystal being opened if you had indeed 12, which, as you know, and I've been banging on about it for ages, and you're like, bloody hell, shut up, Rich. Well, don't worry, I will do. That we were going with an 8,400 based on 700. Get into shot. Come on. Sometimes you need to grab the coconut. 700 times times 12. There we go. 8,400. That was the points we were effectively looking at for the trade-in of the Banquet Crystal to token ratio. That's the thing that scared me, because hey, it's great to have a Superior Banquet Crystal, and I like it, and I'm happily surprised by it, but it's still the unknowing, isn't it? And that is the scary thing. Not knowing how many points it is to invest to how much you get back from the Superior Banquet Crystal, because, as we said, if it's going to be, I don't know, 3,500, then you kind of go, why did I work so hard for these tickets when I could get more points? They kind of, and also the rarity of them, you weren't going to get anything super spicy back if they were the standard GBCs. And this is why we need to rejoice, because at least we're getting some information. And thumbs up to Kabam for letting us know the information that we can trade them in, we can trade them up for better things. This means that well, it's sad, isn't it? That's the other thing that I've just thought. The flip side to this is all that hard work where people went, oh, do you know what, I might not do it, or people lower than Cavalier maybe, like Thronebreaker players going, oh, can't really be bothered to do this, or it's too much work in order to get it, between when they launched, or were going to launch, and now. You kind of go, well, if I knew, I might have worked a bit harder to get them. There's so many flip sides, there's so many different angles to look at it, but at least we now know we can get the better of those, get the superior banquets as opposed to the regular banquets. And what do we get back points-wise is the next thing. Also, if anybody, because I did have a question, I think Corey asked this on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. The last time we had a banquet event forum post about stuff was the 6th of December 2023. Coincidence? I don't know. Yeah, so this was posted last year on the 6th of December. Does that mean this is going to drop today? Well, it may drop at 10 a.m. PST. It may not. It may be next week. It may be not. It may be in the days running up to the 20th of December. It may be not. But those are definite variables that you have to consider with Kabam and how they look to post things. There's still a lot more questions that need to be answered, and I would say wait until Kabam post how they're setting out the Banquet event, especially when we can't theorize stuff like this. We know that the Super Banquet crystal is going to be 300 units. We don't know how much the greater Banquet crystal is, and as well, because we don't know to the extent of how much the points are, we can't really theorize anything. Obviously, we can theorize what was last year to this year, but I want to know facts of points. That affects how I set up my guides. That affects how I think a lot of players set up for the Banquet event. I know Kabam have given the impression that it's not the be-all and end-all, especially based on the extent of extras like the anniversary, anniversary Karina's challenges and what you get back from that. But yeah, as I said, lots of positive to take from it, especially with the conversion. Of course, downside is knowing the points, and we'll wait with bated breath to see what Kabam say next on the subject of farming. Well, not farming, the Grand Banquet point. Well, points farming in any case, and the extent of what you get back from it. So there's a slight update, but also great for the update. It's a fantastic update of what Kabam are doing with the tokens. It's just we don't know the points, which obviously points mean prizes, and that's the main thing. Thanks for watching this video, a little bit of an update video, and I'll see whatever I'm covering next, depending on Marvel Rivals coverage and other things I'm doing. Anyway, cheers everybody, have a great day, bye bye.